Manchester United turned their attention to the Community Shield, the last friendly game before the start of the Premier League season. Really excited, cannot wait for the start of the season. Glad that testimonial game's out of the way. That was absolutely horseshit. That is why there was no review for it. Was played at half pace, no one really looked bothered. There is actually something at stake. You will get medals and a shield at the end of it, so I'm hoping that this game's a bit better in quality. Manchester United looking the better side, I thought, against Everton, certainly first half. Luke Shaw probably man of the match for me in a dismal game. So I'm hoping for a better game in this Community Shield. Leicester losing 4-2 against Barcelona in their last pre-season game before this Community Shield. I'm expecting a decent game in this. I mean, it won't go to extra time if you don't win it and draw it. It will go straight to penalties. Well, what it's done in the previous years, it's gone straight to a penalty shootout. So it will be over pretty quick, this game. Just get it done and dusted. Another warm-up before that game against Bournemouth. I would expect Jose Mourinho to start with a strong lineup for this game. Now, I think he is a bit annoyed that the pre-season hasn't gone too great because we missed that game against Manchester City, which really hampered our start, really, because that was another preparation game. And I don't think he would have used quite so many substitutes in that game against Everton had he had that other game. I mean, it's a bit disappointing because you need as many pre-season games. Because even when you play the first couple of Premier League games, even with these games, it still takes you time to get ready for the season. I mean, these are obviously never played at full pace. Players don't want to get injured in these friendlies, don't want to get themselves sent off. So it is a bit of a weird one, but still, it would have been nice to have got all the pre-season games played. I wouldn't expect so many changes throughout this game. I would expect a pretty similar lineup to what he started with against Everton for Wayne Rooney's testimonial. David de Gea obviously will start in goal. I'm pretty sure David de Gea won't get changed in this game. They don't usually change the goalkeepers as much in the Community Shields. And at the back, you're going to have Luke Shaw on the left. I would expect Valencia probably to keep his place on the right. And we're hearing that Smalling could be in contention in this, so I would expect Smalling probably to come in alongside Bay, although Smalling can't play in the game against Bournemouth. So, but we need to get him some match rhythm going for that next game, the one after that on the Friday against Southampton, I think it is. Anyway, so in the midfield, I would expect it to be a similar sort of team to that one we played. I would expect Mkhitaryan to come back in attack instead of Jesse Lingard. Herrera will probably partner Carrick in the midfield, and then Martial on the other hand side, and then Wayne Rooney in the number 10 behind Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I would expect that to be pretty much the starting lineup for now, and then when Paul Pogba comes in, I would expect Herrera to drop out for Paul Pogba, and it will probably be Carrick and Pogba there. And the only other change I really see in the future may be Darmian coming in for Valencia, but Valencia's actually looked pretty decent in these pre-season games so far. His quality from crosses in are beating the first man for once, which they weren't before. So that should, if he can get back to what he was a few years ago, that is impressive because he's looked dog shit. But I still think he should be playing on the wing. He shouldn't be playing at right back really. But anyway, Leicester City are probably going to put out a full strength team to start with as well. So I could see a difficult game. I mean, they are the Premier League champions after all. Obviously, Kante is a massive miss for them this season. But I would expect similar to what they put out last season. I can't see they haven't let too many players go yet. You know, Riyad Mahrez is still there, and I believe he will play this game. I don't think he's actually. There is so many rumours about Arsenal and also Chelsea in potentially going to one of them clubs. I'm not too sure if it's going to happen or not, but he probably will start this game. Jamie Vardy obviously will, turning down Arsenal. That was funny as hell, and only getting £100,000 a week at Leicester. I know that's a lot of money, but still, the amount of money that Manchester United and teams like Manchester City are paying him, and Arsenal can't even didn't even want to pay him more than that. I mean, if he scores another 20 goals this season, Arsenal are going to look like right knobs for not paying him 140, 150 a week. and just getting the cunt into their club, because he could, if he has another season like he did last year, he could potentially have won Arsenal the league. This could potentially this season, because they're probably only a goal scorer and a centre half and maybe one winger away from a real quality side. But so it is good for Leicester though. They've been able to manage to hold on to him. I mean, most people didn't want to see the whole team split up straight away. You know, I would expect them to be. I mean, it's going to be a difficult game in Manchester United, even though, I mean, we want to win the game. Obviously, you always want to win these games. You don't want to ever lose the game and play absolutely dog shit, because the criticisms are going to come out. But it's not this game. I mean, it's the next game against Bournemouth that matters more than this game, because we saw last season Arsenal winning the Community Shield against Chelsea. Some people go over the top with it, and then the next week they lost at home 2-0 to West Ham. So it really doesn't matter at all, to be honest, if you don't win the Premier League game the week after. But I still want us to win it. I think we probably will win this game. I mean, hopefully we're going to see, won't see, as I say, so many changes in this game. It would be a shame to disrupt the flow at Wembley. I mean, it's a long trek down for most Manchester United fans to Wembley Stadium, so hopefully we can put a good show on. I think probably second half there'll be sort of 5 or 6 changes in this game. I'm not too sure how many substitutes are allowed in this game, but he used, I think, 22 players against Everton, which was just too many. It completely disrupts the flow of the play. Everton changed so many as well. You can't get a rhythm together. But if there's less, I would expect Manchester United just to nick this game. Maybe sort of 2-1 or something along them lines. Maybe 1-0, 2-1, something like that. You know, it's a bit hard to gauge when there could potentially be some substitutes at half-time and stuff along them lines. But hopefully Manchester United will put on a good performance in this game. Anyway, let me know your thoughts ahead of the game. Leave your score predictions, match lineups and everything else in the comment section below. Hit like on the video, it really does help us out. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.